Hey there, friends. I want to talk to you about something I call the Costanza Principle. So I talked about in a couple of videos ago about I released a record in 2012, 2013 called I Cursed the River of Time. It did very well. Nobody wanted to put out that record. We went to every record label and said, look, we have this book. It's also going to be an art book. We're getting all these like famous artists to allow us to use their work. And then there's a CD in it and the songs go with the book, with the lyrics are also in it. And there's art. Nobody wanted that thing. Nobody. So we did it ourselves at great cost, but we were able to charge more for it. It got picked up by some book clubs, miraculously, and it sold a lot at a very high price, which allowed me to indulge in one of my passions, which is free improvisation, avant-garde music, and composition. Now, where does this come in the Costanza Principle? Well, it is the Costanza Principle. Because nobody wanted to do what I wanted to do, I took the risk, I did it myself, and it afforded me the luxury to do what I wanted to do, which, the Costanza Principle, I did a complete 180 from what I was doing. All of my friends thought I was freaking insane. They're like, what are you doing? You've spent all this time creating a singer-songwriter career. Why do you want to turn around completely and do this other thing? And I said, well, because I want to. Because I feel it in my heart, and it's something I need to explore artistically and spiritually. I want to do some soundtracks. I want to explore sounds that are not scripted, that have not been done before. At that point in my career, playing the same notes over and over again on a song would have made my head explode anyway. So, the Costanza Principle, I did a 180. And guess what? Those records started outselling some of my other records. It also got me in a group in London that sells out every time we play a gig. And record labels were coming around, recruiting us to be on their label without us even approaching them. The Costanza Principle. Sometimes in your career, if you're doing something, even if it is working, do not be afraid to do a complete 180 if your passion, if your heart, if your soul is telling you to do something else. Do it, but do it freaking well. Like, just go all in. You can't dabble in things in the music business, right? That's not going to get you anywhere. You go all in, whatever it is. Now, 10 years later, my friends are like, oh, wow, this is really cool what you've been doing. And look, all blah, blah. Yeah, right. These are the same people that told me I was out of my mind. So now they appreciate it. And I appreciate that they appreciate it. And one of those friends, who's a dear brother to me in the music business, he was always telling me all along, because he knew I had this interest, to combine it with my singer-songwriter stuff, which is the next phase, and I've started embracing that too. So taking everything I've learned from that 10 years of exploration and then bringing it back into my singer-songwriter side has then made my singer-songwriter side explode all of a sudden after taking a break for 10 years and being unique and more individual and more special and stand out from the crowd. Right? It's not what I used to do. It's not you're just standing up there strumming and playing woe me songs. You're doing something unique and original. So do not be afraid to do a 180. The Costanza Principle. Be George Costanza. Turn around your whole life. Order the different sandwich. Get the hot girlfriend. Get a job with the New York Yankees by doing a 180.